welcome to the Fairly Relatable Podcast. You're thinking it, we're talking about it. Okay, I have something that I would really like to talk about on today's episode. I think it's incredibly relatable mainly for women in their 40s, which is kind of what our podcast is about.
Look at that.
Right?
Look how long your hair is, by the way.
I know it's coming in.
It looks really good.
Little by little. Getting there. Okay. How to age gracefully.
Well, first, I want you to define gracefully.
I'm so happy you said that. I was just thinking the first thing we need to do is define gracefully and then define what it means to not age gracefully.
Right.
And I don't want to use any names of it, but there are people that clearly are not aging gracefully.
Well, define gracefully.
To me, gracefully, it means you kind of can't tell that, which it's basically how to get work done without being able to tell that you're getting work done. Okay. But really, it goes deeper. Aging gracefully means you don't look crazy aging.
Okay, so I didn't know if aging gracefully meant like you're just gracefully aging and not doing the work, not getting work done.
No, I think I would make the argument that you can age gracefully whilst getting work done. But it has to,
I do like getting work done.
Well, same. I mean, I just got Botox today.
Yeah.
And now I'm at, I don't even know how many units she did, an astronomical amount. And I was like, I used to be able to do 16 units.
Same. I'm sure my units put your units to shame.
How many did you get?
I don't know, a shit ton. Is that a number?
Well, one doctor walks in, some dude, and he walks in and he's like, I have 50 units in my face or 60 units in my face right now. And I looked at him and I was like, dude, first of all, I can't tell how old he is. He could be like 50. He could be like 20. I don't know, which is like, I guess, cool. But like, I don't need 50 units. I don't want to need. That's really what it is. I used to be able to do 16.
I am definitely closer to 50 than 16.
Do you think this is Botox. Let's talk Botox. Do you think you really need that many units or are they just upselling you? Could you get away with 40?
Kara, does my face look overdone to you? I move.
With almost 50 units?
I don't know. I don't know if it's, I want to say 38. I'm saying I'm closer to 50 than 16.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, maybe I feel like my face still moves and I still wrinkle more than I probably would want to.
Well, and that's so frustrating too, that you get used to, but right? Don't you?
Well, I do Juvo. Botox.
Yeah, Juvederm's a filler.
Yeah, Juvo. Botox doesn't do anything for me anymore. But I metabolize it. One part of me has a fast metabolism, and that's how quickly I take in these neurotoxins. But yeah, I have to go quite often.
Wait, what's Juvo versus like
brand?
Oh, so it's like a type of, there's Botox, Xeomin, Juvo,
Dysport. Mm-hmm.
Some of them kick in quicker. Some of them supposedly last longer.
Yeah, my body takes better to Juvo.
Juvo.
I started doing this in like my 30s though. I will never forget being in my 20s, going to a dermatologist about something. I have this really, really deep line in my forehead. And she's like, if you don't stop scrunching your forehead, I'm going to put Botox in it. And that's before I ever started. But if you look at pictures of me in my 20s or when I was like first having kids, the lines and the wrinkles in my forehead are so deep and intense. Like there's been a definite like glow up as far as like the wrinkle situation goes.
Well, and it's preventative, right? So it's like there are people that start in their 20s.
Is it preventative or you're just paralyzing them that much longer?
Well, it's the idea is, I've had it explained to me that the less you create that, every time you have a wrinkle on your face, it entrenches it a little bit deeper. Think about it. Every time it makes sense. Every right. So if there's no way for a wrinkle to be formed,
yeah,
right.
Whatever it is, I love doing it. It also makes me feel like my headaches lessen. So really, it's for medical reasons.
It's a nice little spin.
Yeah, why not? But yeah, I do it. I also do filler.
Hmm.
That's it
I
to
haven't
my
done
face.
filler. I'm scared to do filler. Filler fatigue? Have you heard about that?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll
Okay.
just do more.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's just when you go back.
At what point would you stop? Like, what if it stretches out your skin little by little each time you do it? And then overall, you need more to achieve the same.
You better make money.
Oh boy.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't think I put in an astronomical amount. When I did filler on my face, I did one vial between both sides.
Oh, that's not very much.
And then when I did filler on my lips, I also just did one vial.
Hmm. Yeah, it's like there's this question of at what point is it too much? And I guess it's
When
just a
you look
question
like a
for,
friggin' alien.
hey, my shirt
Yeah, there you go.
says Roswell, New Mexico with a spaceship.
Um,
Uh,
and you know what? A good friend's gonna tell you when you look like you've maxed out.
you think?
No, because I think I would never tell that to somebody. I might.
Dude, you would 100%. If I was looking crazy,
I don't know. The
you
old me
wouldn't be
would
like,
have.
Kara, don't you think it's enough?
The old me would have.
Well, can the
I
new
just
you?
the new me just doesn't say as much. Well, I might still say a lot, but I say less.
Okay.
You
Well,
don't think I say less than I used to? If you
I think you do.
you analyze
I
it, oh
think
my
you
gosh, there's so
do.
many thoughts I keep in my head now.
Well, that's weird too.
I'm just tired
Because
of
then, like,
sharing my
I'm gonna
thoughts.
know that you're thinking it, but you're not saying
You
it.
think so many thoughts that you don't share.
I feel like I don't have much going on in my head.
That might be what's happening to me too. There's just, and like the energy to share some of the thoughts is just not worth it.
For me, it's like, it's like,
What's the
does it
point?
even matter?
Yeah.
Like, I'll have a thought for a moment and then it's like, who gives a shit? Like, just doesn't matter. And then I just don't keep thinking it and I don't share it. But yeah, okay. So aging gracefully, it can be done. What celebrities have aged gracefully? I feel like Nicole Kidman perpetually has a filter on her.
Do you?
I do. I do. So does Candace. But
Do you know who Stassi Schroeder is?
is she the Kardashian friend or the one
No.
from Vanderpump?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's aging beautifully. She's open about like the stuff she's done.
What does she do?
I mean, she's had like a chin implant and like she
Oh
looks really,
wow.
but
Yeah. More
so she's been
involved.
like a little bit more involved, but I don't know what she does. Whoever she goes to, it looks really good.
I think Lindsay Lohan looks good. And
Yeah,
I
Ben thought she looked horrible, but I
people
think
are
she looks
ripping on
good.
her, but dude, give the girl, I'm sorry. Everybody give her a break. That kid was like,
Totally. I think she looks good.
I think she looks good. I think she's trying
Kyle
to be a good
Richards looks
mom
good.
and does she?
I think so.
Hmm.
She's like for her, yeah, I think she looks good. I
I
think
haven't
people
seen
do
her in a
age
while.
gracefully. I've heard that when you get your lips done, people say you look older.
I've heard that.
I don't know.
I think it's all in moderation and there's depends on the provider. Some people do it really well. Some people don't. Some people overfill or they use the wrong product and then it's like the
Hmm.
duck lip thing.
I personally love who I go to because she will just be like, don't do it.
I like that.
Don't do it. Or if I like go in nervous about it, she goes, then don't do it.
Right.
So when I just did my lips a couple months ago, she only uses Juvederm products. And I guess there's like one that's like a plumper look and one that's like a softer look. So
Right.
I did the softer one, but
Yes.
next time I think I want to do the fuller one.
Oh boy, here we go.
Slippery slope, but I'm sliding down it. It's also just
There she
it's
goes.
just fun.
So what is this all about? Why do we feel the need to do this? Is it society? Is it other women? Is it men? Where are these messages coming from? Because
D, all of the above.
remember when Bobber was on the show and he made a good point. He's like, you guys are kind of putting that expectation on yourselves. It's the women who are the problem.
Oh, there's men that are the problem too.
Of
I think
course.
some men care and some men don't care.
Most men I talk to don't care. And
Wait, this is
what?
nothing. I
No,
care.
you have to say it.
Let's just say Ben was like, let's test them out before and after and see if there's a difference.
Was there?
I didn't do it.
Oh, Jesse.
Oh, come on. Who has time to just knock that out in the middle of the day when you get something
See, don't
done?
go crazy on your lips, okay?
I won't.
Because I am the friend that will tell you because I don't care to
Says the
not.
girl with really full lips.
Well, they've lost a little bit
Wait,
since
you think you will tell people if they're starting to look crazy?
I would tell you.
Do I?
No, you look really good. Like whatever you're doing is working.
I really like who does mine.
I think that's so important.
Karen. I want Karen
Karen.
actually, and I've talked to her, and I think she told you what I want her to come on the podcast and
Yes.
talk about all the different
Oh my
procedures.
gosh.
She
Yes.
did tell me it's time for me to start doing like micro needling.
Just thinking that.
Everything's just so much money.
Well, it is. Microneedling's huge. What's something like day to day? So I went in today, I had Botox done in my forehead. She goes, "So in the crow's feet, are you okay with your Like, do you really need to point these
Did
out?
you do your crow's feet?
No, no. But
Let me
I
see,
really
smile.
liked her. I don't
Oh, you don't have a lot.
I don't smile.
No, see, I don't like
I
her.
protect my
I don't like her
no,
because
no, I shouldn't. I'm giving her a bad no. She was actually very like, this is what you can do. She was solid. She was solid, but she was very honest. I was like, I want it here, kind of in the 11s here, and she goes, okay, and then down the crow's feet. I'm like, why do you have to use that word?
that's what they are.
I know,
You do here.
just the 11s forehead.
I
That's it.
just never knew they were called the 11s.
Yeah, because it makes. I don't want to do it, but it makes
For me, it was like these, what do you,
nasal labial.
yeah, I just wanted that. Like my cheeks are already
Everyone
so,
goes like all the women in our dem like in our
because
whatever. We all do the same thing. It's
it's
like,
all falling.
yeah, can we just so
Well,
she
that's what I did. She did it here because I didn't want it
Botox
in my, no, filler. I
filler.
didn't want it in my cheeks. My cheeks are already so big, and I've done filler in my cheeks before, and it made my eyes so squinty, and I was really scared that was going to happen again. So she just went like here,
Mm,
and like I'm pointing like along my jawline, and then kind of like up my face a little, and it just,
snatched.
well, I don't know if it's quite
It looks good.
snatched, but it
It does.
just
It looks good. Looks really good.
pulled it back a
She
little.
told me today, I was like, what do you think about, because I told her about like, being on I don't have any estrogen because of the medication I take. And I said, what do you think about Retin-A? I have like a little tube of Trentanoin, the actual Retin-A prescription. She's like,
Trenton,
Trentanoin. Trentanoin? I don't, uh,
Trenton.
it's not Trentanin. Google it while I'm talking.
But what am I even Googling? How do you say?
Trentanoin. Noin. I'll make you a $5 bet.
How do you say Trentanoin?
Say Trentanoin. Say, Google it,
Trentanoin.
and let's see how it's.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I'll find it.
Trentonin.
No, it's not Trentanin.
Trentanoin. Trentanoin.
Trentanoin. It's like I know this damn word.
No.
It's like skincare Jeopardy. Okay. So she was like, how long have you been? I was like, what do you think about this? Because I trusted her opinion. It was the first time I met with her at this place. And she goes, how long have you used it? I said, forever. I do it on my cheeks. I dab it under my eyes. She was like, honestly, for you, for your skin. So she's Asian. She's like, I'm Asian. She just explained the difference of skin. She said people with like lighter eyes, like you got to have a little bit of something in your ethnic background to be able to tolerate Retin-A, she said. And I was like, well,
Where
I'm
did you
Italian
go?
and Greek. She's like, that's not enough.
Where did you go?
New med spa.
What's her name?
Yeah, I don't remember. I'll
Mm.
find it. But anyway, she was solid and she's like, you probably need to stop the Retin-A. She said it's thinning out your skin. It does help. And I've read that. She's like, it does help with wrinkles, but it also thins your skin. And your skin already has you have no estrogen in your body.
What did she
So I
tell
thought
you to use?
that was it. So I asked, thanks for reminding me where I was going with this story. I said, so what could I do? And she said, elastin. There's like a certain type of elastin. I think it's topical, could be supplements. I'm not going to put supplements in my body because I don't trust anything. But elastin will help like repair the skin stuff.
Hmm.
So I was looking on Amazon on my way over here, trying to drive and shop on Amazon at the same time.
One thing I like doing that can turn me on to was we work with a dermatology nurse practitioner.
Mm.
And she did like a whole consult about what I wanted to improve in my skin. And then she'll take different products and send it to a compound
That's
pharmacy.
so cool.
So I have custom made compounded prescriptions for my face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's helped a lot. There's like one for under my eyes, one for my skin, a glycolic acid for once a week, and then a vitamin A. for the mornings,
I
but it's
just
all,
burped like silently in my mouth. Do you think people could hear it?
I hope,
Okay. Um,
I really hope.
but like how do we do it on a budget?
You, what?
What
What?
are the
That's an oxymoron.
go to?
I don't think you do this on a budget, and I think if you're trying to do it on a budget, you're gonna look botched.
It's true.
I think for me, I am at a point where I do not care if my purse is designer. I do not care if my shoes are designer. I do not care how fancy
But that
my
face
clothes
is
are.
gonna be designer.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what my clothes are,
I
but
like
I
it.
will be putting my money into my skin, into my face, into my hair.
Okay, so we're shifting
So
to
my
like
nails.
Ross. We're gonna be doing Ross and TJ Maxx.
No, I can't handle it. Too much anxiety.
Where do you buy these
Gap.
items? Oh,
You and I are very different.
we are. You won't find me in a Gap.
Nope. Gap. A little H&M,
H&M, I got it on today.
Zara, a little bit. Learning how to shop at Zara. Zara's very tricky.
Tricky.
Um, Nordstrom's when I can.
Yeah.
Um, I really like Gap. My sweater's Gap, actually. These jeans are good American, and I think she makes great jeans, and they're half the price of like Paige. Sorry, I'm supporting the Kardashian.
I don't care
Why are you laughing?
because you said my sweater's from Gap, and I looked at you like,
You're just a bitch. Where's your shirt from?
American Eagle on sale
Oh,
online.
that's also I like
Aerie.
Aerie a lot. I buy a
See,
lot from
we're
Aerie.
similar than different. I just
Just
don't
no
do
Gap.
Gap.
But like you might like Gap.
It just sounds how it looks. It's like Gap.
It no.
Gap.
No, I have like some of my like do you like a good denim shirt?
Sure.
Gap.
Like a Canadian, what is it?
Canadian jumpsuit.
I like your Canadian jumpsuit. You
Gap.
wore it in one of our episodes.
I did. I have a couple Canadian jumpsuits. I don't know. I think Gap has good staples.
I don't know. It gives me like Banana Republic vibes.
I don't know about
Did
banana.
you shop at Banana Republic? And where is Banana
Maybe.
Republic? What
I
happened
don't
to?
know. I think there's one in Topanga.
Oh,
TO Mall has nothing.
nothing. I'm all set.
Zero zilch.
TO meaning Thousand Oaks.
Yeah, for all of our nationwide listeners.
listeners all over the country.
Oh my God. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't think your face or your hair or any of that is anything you look to do on a budget.
No, you truly do. When it comes to skincare, you get what you pay for. 100%.
1,000%. Aging gracefully. I think sleep. I mean, I went to bed at 8:30 last night.
It's a good point.
Yeah, I think that's really important.
Hydration.
I don't drink enough water because I love my coffee.
I know, but I saw you drinking some. It will plump.
Yeah.
It naturally, think about it.
Yeah, I need to drink. I drink 2 of those a day. I need to drink 3. I drink like
How many?
80 ounces a day.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're supposed to drink half your weight in ounces, I think, or something. I don't know. I don't drink
Half your weight in ounces?
So if you weigh like 100, if somebody weighs 140, you're supposed to have 70 ounces of water a day.
Oh.
So I think you're doing good. Like I think you're drinking.
I thought you were supposed to have like
More.
120 ounces a day. I don't weigh 240.
120 ounces of water a
Well,
day.
If I drink 3 of those, this is 40 ounces.
That seems
Erin
like
told me she drinks 3 of these. This is 40 ounces.
I mean, I don't think it's like unsafe, but that's a lot of water.
Well, and that's my problem. I can't like live in the bathroom
That's
when
why
I
your
work.
face looks how it does. You drink a lot of water.
Is that a lot of water? I feel so much
Yeah.
better. I feel like I'm not drinking a lot of water.
No, you're drinking a lot of water.
Interesting.
I think it's a really good amount of water.
I just like you can't have to pee all the time.
I know, but it's so good for your body.
I know,
Flushing
but
it
like
out.
when I'm working,
I know.
like I see kids back to back to back to back to back. Like I can't
You
just
need like a little porta potty.
I need a catheter. Yeah, just empty it at the end of my day.
Jeez.
Oh God, I do. Like when I had my C-section, I remember they wanted to take out the catheter, and I was like, no, I don't want to have to get up to pee.
That's so funny. I wanted that catheter out so bad when I had my back surgery. And then with both kids, I was like, leave it in. I don't know. I think it was bugging me. There was a kink in it at one point, a kink in the line.
That sounds painful.
It was like my bladder wasn't emptying. And then it was like stinging where it went. It was a whole thing. And then she like unkinked it. And I was like, ah.
Okay, wait. Totally off topic, but on topic. When you were just telling me that, it made me want to gag, and it reminded me of
I'm so glad.
of Ben just had a surgery on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a fainter, right?
A
You know,
fainter?
a fainter.
Yes.
Okay, so if I see my blood, I faint. I've gone
Okay.
down a few times. I didn't realize this transferred to other people. So Ben has this surgery and I'm there and he gets wheeled out to me and he's coming in the car and just like he's always like the stronger one and like taking care of me. Like it makes more sense for him to take
Oh.
care of me, but he looks like he just had surgery and part of having this surgery is like a bloody nose is pretty normal afterwards. So he has
Oh.
like these tissues with blood and he's in the car. And I was like, you know what? Literally like 7 minutes from the house, like I'm fine. And I'm driving and I start to get like that feeling. And I was like, Jesse, you're such a little bit driving. You're gonna be fine. And as I'm driving, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm pulling over.
Oh my
I can make it
gosh.
home. My vision starts to blur. My ears start to ring. I'm on just
What?
like a main road. I pull over. I roll down my windows first. I'm like, this isn't helping. I pull over. I call my mom. I was like, Mom, I can't drive. I can't drive. I'm home. I sit, Ben's in the car. I get out. I go sit on the sidewalk, put my head down. I'm like, I can't, like, I'm gonna fucking pass out. And Ben's like with bandages on his face. He's like, do you want me to drive? And I was like, no, I don't want you to drive. I can do
Poor
this. I can do this.
Ben.
And my mom's like, do I need to come get you? And I was like, no, I can do this. Poor Ben. I said, babe, I need you to sit in the back. Like, I can't
Why?
see you right now.
Oh, oh, because Jesse, I had no idea it was this severe.
It's like getting worse as I age.
You had to get out and go sit on the side
I
of the
had to
road.
pull
This
over.
is a safety issue now.
Yeah, no, it was. I pulled over. I was like, there's no way it's going to be that bad. It's going to get
You
that
had to
bad.
sit you had to sit in the back of the car
Yeah.
because you can't
Like I
handle
was an
it.
Uber. He had to move to the back of the car and I had to
Oh.
like compose myself and then,
Oh my gosh.
get home.
Oh my gosh.
But I was
How
like
the
gonna
heck
pass
do you
out while
even
driving.
get, well, I guess there's
Can
no
you
blood
even
involved.
faint while sitting?
Yeah, I think you would
I was
just go
gonna,
back. Yeah.
it was bad.
That's
It
crazy.
was pretty crazy. I felt like
Yeah.
such a pussy.
I mean, no comments.
But he did great. I'm the one that didn't do
Yeah,
so
how
well.
sad. He's like swollen and so much because he had a lot of work done in his palate or whatever,
In
right?
his
And
mouth, yeah.
he's just in so much pain.
Yeah.
And then
Well, he was
he's
numb
like,
still.
you need help.
I need help. He's like, do you want me to drive? And I'm like,
And he
no.
would have tried.
Well, I left to take the kids to their activities and I call him and I'm like, how are you? He goes, well, I just went to the surgeon's office and came back. And I was like, excuse me, what? You were driving? He goes, yeah, my nose hasn't stopped bleeding. So they wanted to see me. So I just drove
Oh
myself
my gosh.
over.
Well, he's not taking any opiates, so that's good.
No, he's not. But like, he just had surgery.
I
Poor guy.
know.
Like, wasn't there.
Poor guy.
Anyways,
Poor Ben.
you talking about your catheter and me getting that like, oh, feeling
Heebie-jeebie.
reminded me of that.
There's
Totally off
something
topic.
about it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think there's a lot you can do to your face. I really, speaking of fainting, the main thing deterring me from doing this surgery is I don't know how I would get by without fainting on the daily, but it's called a BLEPH surgery, BLEPH,
Oh,
like
geez.
for short. I don't know how to say the big, but it's like, have you noticed, have your eyelids started to droop yet?
Yes.
So it cuts out that extra skin and gives you like the non-droopy eyelid look again.
Is there a scar?
I've seen people do it. It looks fantastic. And the recovery is like a week. You just have like a bunch of stitches right here. And I would totally do it. Maybe not like soon, maybe like 5, 10 years.
You're not
But
going to make it through that.
how?
There's no way.
I'd have to lay in bed for a week and not look at myself. Could you imagine? I just lay there all week long.
You're gonna have to put like a full on like cut like mask, like a
I know. Cut like two little holes for me to
yeah,
see
you're
through
not
like
gonna be able to look at yourself.
peepholes.
You're not, I feel like you would faint even just thinking about how it looked.
Totally. I've done my boobs. So when I got
Oh
my
yeah.
boobs done, Ben did everything for me because I had like drains and he had to drain them.
Remember
I
you
didn't
had
touch
that
any of it.
horrible reaction to like latex or something? It
Yeah,
was really
it was
itchy.
worse than the actual surgery. I'm allergic to the bandages if they're on for too long. That's right.
That's crazy. I
Remember, I
remember
had to
that.
do the surgery twice though because one implant didn't drop, so I had to go back in and
Yep.
do them again.
Yep.
And then that second time I had the drains. Yeah. And then the reaction, I remember the reaction to the
It was
bandage was
so bad.
so
I
bad.
remember being at your mom's house. It was horrible. Um, yeah, no, there is a lot to do. I wonder, because I'm kind of a sucker for those like the Instagram ads of all the little devices and stuff, and I have
Yeah.
so many of them now, and I wonder,
You're influenced.
I've been influenced multiple times over, and I don't know if any of them work. I think red light is good.
Yeah. Is that
There's so many red light. There's Solar Wave, which mine broke after I had it a long time and it was cool, but it broke. So now I have like a thicker one that has the red, and then you can switch it to the like all these different things. And then I have one, it looks like almost there's like a smile, like has a hand thing with like a
isn't it really expensive?
no. No, it's
Oh,
not that
some of
bad.
them are.
That's not that bad.
And now like the cold plunge and the sauna
Oh
and
yeah.
all this stuff.
Yeah. It's expensive to age gracefully.
That's yeah. But I don't know if it's aging with aid. It's aided aging.
It is. It is, but I think it still counts. Well, I think it still counts. You can age gracefully with some help.
Little help from my
Yeah.
friends.
I think the whole point of
Juvo,
the
my best friend.
saying age gracefully comes from like basically you don't want to age what's the word? Like it's all about not being overdone, I feel like is where that came
It's
from. Of like
finding that
tone it
line.
down, find the line.
I mean, there's so many things you can do. You can do that like blush on your lips where they tattoo your lips a certain color. And then it's
Mm.
like,
But then you have that color forever.
but it's just like a pigment.
Oh.
Like it's just like pigment because when we age, we lose pigment in our lips, and that really ages you to like have your lips not stand out on your
Oh.
face. That's aging.
Losing collagen, losing
Losing.
elasticity, estrogen levels decline.
Do you think men think of any of this shit?
No.
You just put a good beard on a man and that
Yeah.
is all they need.
Men get gray hair and yeah, they're
It looks
called
better.
silver foxes.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have fun doing it though. I like it.
I think it's a form of self-care. I was sitting in the Botox appointment asking myself that question, is getting Botox a form of self-care? I was sitting there in a room by myself with this nice music playing and they had this nice like winter scene on a TV and I was just sitting there like, yes, this is self-care.
Yeah, I don't think getting your nails done is self-care, but I think the rest of it feels nice. Even getting your hair done, like when they rub your scalp,
Yeah.
but like getting my nails done, that kind of stresses me out. I keep thinking I'm gonna stop.
Your nail situation would stress out most people.
Can I just tell you that my stepmom goes to the same place and she texted me the other day. She's like, they're so obnoxious and loud and um it's so loud in here and it's not peaceful. And she said something. She told
Oh, she
them it was
complained?
so loud.
Why did
Yeah.
she go there?
I
Did
don't
she
know.
go
I think it
somewhere
was
else?
just like an off day. She's like, they're just everyone like working here so loud and this isn't pleasant for me at all. And I just like don't think of going to get my nails done as a pleasant experience in general. So I don't think it would bother me.
Yeah, I don't expect it to be quiet in there by any means or like tranquil or peaceful, but it
That'd be
does, some
nice.
places do feel like, I don't even know how to explain it, like a factory where there's like all these
Well,
stations
I know
and
where you're talking about, and
yeah.
I can't go there.
Oh,
I literally can't go there because I get so overstimulated.
yeah.
Where I go, it just takes a really long time.
You got to go to Classy Nail in Thousand Oaks.
Where's that?
It's over by, do you know where Sally's Beauty Supply is? It's over there.
I don't know. The person that does my nails, like they just never break. Like it's just solid.
Oh.
You know what she said to me last time I was there? She always has something
Oh
good to
boy.
say.
Yeah. We need to bring her on the
She,
podcast.
oh, she's great. Yeah, she always says the craziest thing to me. So for those that haven't heard, she asked me if I lost weight and told me she knew I lost weight because my nail beds were smaller and I used to waste her nail polish. But now that I lost weight, I don't waste as much as her nail polish.
Unbelievable.
It's
Like, who
unbelievable.
says that? And then
Well,
you still go back. I love it.
it just
I
whatever.
love
So
the
this
holiday.
last time she was asking me about the holidays and I showed her a picture of me with my siblings because it's very rare we're all three together. So I showed her a picture and she told me Jeremy, my brother, is very good looking. He is, he's a good looking guy. She goes, he looks like Jesus. And I said, okay, well, I'll let him know. And then she goes, he's more handsome than you. And I said, yes,
Stop.
yeah. I said, he is.
I love like I love it. I'm confused, but I also love that you just like tolerate this this
just
verbal
It
abuse.
just doesn't bother me.
So
From her, it doesn't bother
let
me.
me get this straight. Your nail lady told you she could tell you lost weight because your nail beds were thinner,
Smaller, yeah.
smaller, and that prior to losing weight, you
She-
were wasting her nail
In
polish.
her head, she would think that I was wasting her nail polish by having to paint my whole nail bed.
And you still go back to this nail lady.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't bother me.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love it. It is so funny to me. It's like Seinfeld.
She does a good job. She's a very good person. She is a very good. She is. She's a really sweetheart.
Yeah.
I like her a lot. But yeah, she saw a picture of Jeremy. He goes, he's way more handsome than you. And I was like, well, thank you.
I mean,
Jesus. He looks like Jesus.
oh my gosh.
Which I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he looks nothing like Jesus.
I mean, how do we know really for sure what Jesus
Well,
looked
what?
like?
Okay, sure, but
The
like,
social depiction,
sure, but
he'd have to have really long hair, and then I could see it a little bit.
Jeremy doesn't really.
To me, he also looks like your dad. So in a way, your dad looks like
I don't think he
Jesus.
looks like my dad at all.
What?
No.
Like, I mean, like when when I grew up with your, yeah, he does look. Anyway,
That's so funny. Okay, anything else?
no,
For
just find the balance, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing some stuff, but I don't know what it
We're
is.
missing some stuff, and then also like, how much how much value are we going to put on this? I don't know.
Like
A lot of like aging gracefully, and
it makes me feel really good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Confidence
it's
boost.
scary to go in and do something new. Like a new filler. Or, I mean, I hadn't done filler in years, and then within 6 months I did
Mm-hmm.
my face and my lips, but I'm happy with it.
I mean, you look really good, so
Thanks. You do too. And
thanks.
the
My
hair,
Botox hasn't kicked in yet.
yeah, it takes a little bit move.
I have way too much movement.
And it's really not that much.
She was like, the chick doing it was like, it was like, she like recoiled. It was like,
Oh,
that's a lot of
come
movement.
on. You're still not selling her to me.
And then she was like, and you have a really big forehead.
Oh, we know that.
Everyone knows I have a big forehead.
We know that. Wait, remember when you were little?
I do
You were so cute. It was like Karen, her forehead.
My eyes were directly, like vertically, my eyes were halfway in between.
Oh my God, so cute.
All right. Well, good luck. Best wishes, aging gracefully. If anyone has any comments with strategies or products,
You think someone's ever going to make a comment for us since we asked them to?
not unless it's about our feet, because all we get still is feet comments.
Oh
We'd
my
like a comment about like
What we're asking about?
yeah.
Like a real engagement.
I'm feeling fetishized.
I
Again.
feel like if we're going to start having all these comments about our feet, we should at least be making money off of it.
I
Like,
will manage your account.
no, but like even on YouTube, somehow we should be making money. That's where all these comments are getting made.
I don't know.
It's like a thing. All right.
Thanks for listening. Tune in next time.
Bye.
All right, guys, here's the deal. If you like what you hear,
And we know you do.
be sure to like, subscribe,
And write us a review.
that rhymes.